Hi, I am Maine-iac Miner, better known as, or only known as, Arrow. Um, Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope that many of you will like what I'm about to begin my journey with YouTube. About me, a couple years ago, I got interested in gold from watching TV, basically, Gold Rush and stuff like that. But bought me a sluice box, some gold pans, and I went up and found nothing. Uh, but it was great. I had fun. Um, I've been up quite a few times. I found a couple little specks, no real nuggets. This is Claudia. She came along with my wife. Otherwise, I call her Idget the Midget. But and I got interested in gold, and then I started buying a few small gold nuggets here and there to get my gold collection up. But then I found scrapping computers. There's gold in there, and that interested me in the science of everything. So I've been collecting some stuff for a little while. I'm not heavy into it. You got to understand, I am a hobbyist at this. Um, I am not doing it to make mass amounts of money to get gold for either my retirement or in the future. May I pass away before I get a chance to retire, then my wife and my kids and stuff will have stuff to play with and pay bills or whatever they want to do. Um, but I like more than just gold. Okay, so what my videos are going to consist of is a lot of scrapping and other electronics for gold. I don't pay for computers or any type of electronics. I pick them up for free. People give them to me. I got a couple spots and stuff like that I get them, so I don't have a huge amount. I've amassed quite a bit over the last few months, and some of it I've processed, which I'll show you later. Not processed. I've not processed any of it. Right now I'm recovering it, not refining it, which I will be doing starting this summer. I'll start refining. But I've amassed a little bit, and but I'm not doing just gold. Silver, I may or may not do that. I'm not sure. I think, even though it's a hobby, I think that would cost me more money than it would be to refine it. So if I get some in the process of refining gold, that's good. But we won't be refining any. Um, but you never know. I might, just because, hey, whatever, Three Tips does, right? So my videos will consist of a lot of electronics, scrap in the electronics. I do save the other stuff. I don't go out and get scrap. Um, People give me things that might consist of being just nothing but some gold, and those I'll tear into and save the wire and the copper, aluminum, whatever. But that's not what I do. I did enough of that in my childhood to get by and have play money and stuff like that. I'm really not interested in it. I got a full-time job that pays the bills, so this is all just fun for me. Um, but I'll be doing some of that. I'll be gold panning. I've invited Scrapper and Bob Gill from Gill Skills. If you don't know those two channels, go ahead and go check them out, and then subscribe to them. Two great channels. That's Gill's Skills, Gilzskillz, and Moose Scrapper, just like it sounds. Um, Check them out; they're great. Um, so I'll be doing some of that. I'm gonna go. I've invited them guys to go up and do some gold panning with me. Maybe we'll find something, so we'll make like a little extra hobby out of that. I have a metal detector. I like metal detecting. I go down and I detect the beaches. Um, Found a few coins, not really found a whole lot. I really haven't checked into it. My metal detector's not that great. It's a Garrett Ace 300, I think. If you get too close to the water, it don't even sound right. So basically right now I have to stay to the soft sand. Um, other things. Oh, I got some things that I'll show you. For making YouTube, I'm starting out. It's probably grainy. The camera I'm using right there, it says it's HD, but from what I've looked at, it's really not. But quite honestly, it cost me, I think it was $5 on eBay. And then I've got other ones here. These are not GoPros, but they are GoPro style. Of course, I don't know if you can see that, so I'll sit here. Sorry, my cat's annoying. Go on. They are GoPro style. The little cameras like this, the video cameras. This one says it's 4K. Again, I don't know. It doesn't seem all that the greatest, but then again, the camera, the case, a bunch of doohickeys to go along with it, cost me $13 online. Because of that, I've gotten some more. I've got this one, which it says it's HD 1080p, I believe. I don't know. I'll have to use my glasses because to read I need to. Yeah, it says 80p on it. So I'm not sure how good that'll be, but there's one. I went and bought me a headband for it. I haven't tried it out, so I don't know how to angle it and whatnot yet. Then I got another one of those. This one's attached to a chest thing, which I'm not sure how to quite go about or how good it is yet, because I haven't used it yet. But we'll figure that out. For traveling, I've got, again, I paid under $20 for those cameras. So this one is one that mounts up on your window, and I got a little screen. Again, under $20, eBay. I got another little one here. Don't even know how good it is, but I haven't tried it yet. But again, it attaches up to your windshield, and this one attaches to your windshield also. I got these, I can mount them. Other things I'll be doing, I spent many years as a carpenter. My house might not look it, but I have very little money in my house. I have no mortgage, so it goes slowly, but I spent many years as a carpenter. I may show you some projects to do around the house, which case I'll put them in a different section on YouTube. I'm not going to start a whole new channel. Quite frankly, one channel to maintain will probably be enough. This summer, spring, summer, I'm going to be building a garage. Inside that garage is going to be my tool workshop, and I am going to section off an whole section that'll be locked up for all my gold refining stuff. My wife would like me to get it out of the house. I haven't done any type of refining inside the house, so that'll be that. So, anyways, that's what I'm about. I'm going to show you a few things around the house, and that I'm starting to get into. Again, it's all my gold stuff and what I have amassed so far and stuff like that. I got my jewelry collection, which is all about the gold, all about, I buy it, none of the gold do I ever pay more than spot price. The jewelry, I buy it, I got friends and family that buy some stuff for me, then I just take the money and I will rebuy gold and use the other money. Some of that I've used this equipment with. You're a foolish cat. What else while I'm sitting here? I do have silver. I know I mentioned I won't be doing a lot of silver, but I do like to collect silver, so I've got silver coins, stuff like that I bought, which, again, I'm not selling them. I'm saving them for later. I've got them in a little safe. I got some my gold nuggets I'll show you, and things like that. So hopefully tune into my channel. I'm going to try to do a video at least once a week, even if it's just a short one. I will try to do something to try to keep people occupied. I will go around and show you the other house. You have the other house. I will go around showing you some of my stuff in this video, and then after that I will start uploading some other videos that I've pre-done. I'm going to try to get 5 of them up there for you all at once before I start anything, so that people have something to watch and know what they're going to watch. Maybe they'll continue, they'll know that they're going to like my channel, so that they'll subscribe. Live chats, not gonna do them at least until I hit 1,000 subscribers. Then I may, if Bob Gill wants to have me on and wants to teach me how to even get on and do the live chat with him, then I'd be more than happy to do that. So that's it. So, like I said, I'm gonna show you my stuff, and that'll be that. Doesn't this look fun? Don't you want to live in Maine? See, down there, deep, oh, snow. Alright, so what I'm doing, it's going to be part of my introduction video here, is going out to show you where I put the stuff that isn't electronics. Sorry if the video's a little shaky. I'm using a hand one because I thought it'd be easier. And, oh, we're about knee deep in snow. So, this is a couple 100 feet out behind my house, I guess. And once I've tore the computers down, as you can see, I'm hoping because I can't see, there's a pile of them here. This is on a tarp. It's a part of the yard I don't really use. It's way out back, actually. And this is where I throw the computers and other metal that I get. And then over here, I got some barrels. You can see that one's marked aluminum, or as Ben would say, aluminium. That is my unclean aluminum, or dirty aluminum. And this one here is cast aluminum. And it's probably full of snow. You can't see, huh? There's some unclean aluminum showing through. And there's some other aluminum showing. So, yeah, I live out here in the wilds of Maine. And yeah, you can see, quite deep, I guess. I don't know. Can't really tell. I can't see. It's so light and bright. And yes, it is bright out here. But rest assured, it's only 10 degrees out. I got one more thing to show you outside. And then I will, just showing you some scenery here. I'll show you my house. It's unfinished. There it is. Totally unfinished. That right there is a dog kennel. That's unfinished also. But it's to put the dogs when we're gone all day. It's underneath a nice apple tree so they get shade and stuff, and a little house for them to get into. And let's see, yeah, I live around here. I'll just take a spin around. That's an old barn I had. It's fallen down. I used to have horses. And then there's an old chicken coop that I don't have anymore. Alright, so one more spot. And then I can get back inside where it's a little bit warm. It's fairly early in the morning. I burn wood, so still a little chilly in the house. I ain't quite got it warmed up yet. Okay, now here's another spot. This is where I sit. It's another part of my yard out there. This is where I sit when it's nice out, and which won't be for a while. And I set up a little chair right here, and then you can see that's scrap metal. That in there is low-grade wire. There's a better grade wire there. Got little buckets where I throw some brass. This, actually, there is copper down inside there. This one is, what is this one? Oh, this one here is extruded aluminum. And that bucket there, or barrel, is just regular aluminum. You can see I tear it apart. See all the magnets. I got stuck all over the place. I like saving them. That is an old bike, parts bike for the bike I got. It's not being scrapped, and it is parts bike. So, and yeah, that's about it for outside. My land is my work in progress. I work a lot, so yeah. And now I'll show you my inside operations, I guess. So this is my messy workstation, which you can see, which is why my wife would like me to, clean it up and build something else for it to go in. But this is stuff I've amassed so far, like this gold leg IC. Let's see, guess I should have prepared. Okay, and there's gold leg ICs. You might not be able to see it, but there is, maybe we get over here, lots of gold in there. I can show you that later. I have a magnifying thing that takes pictures, so we'll try to show you that, but they're all gold-legged. These come out of mice for a computer is where I get these, and they seem to really have a lot of gold in them, so I like them. I'm hoping they're going to be more than an IC chip, which at some point I'll do an experiment to find out which one produces more gold. Let's see, we'll put those back in there. Screw the tap back on. Okay, this is just a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of things I've taken out of, yep, and they come out of hard drives. These are all ones that I'm assuming don't have platinum, so people like them for projects and whatnot, so I keep them in case somebody wants them. This is just my electronic tester. There's some magnets and some tools. Here's some wire sticking around. There's a beaker, so when I do start processing, there's another beaker, larger beaker in there, and oh yeah, the baby beaker, little tiny baby beaker, 50 ml or milliliter. I watch a lot of Street Tips, so I say ml, and my wife gets annoyed. She says it's milliliter. What do we got in here? Here's just a bunch of stuff I've taken off of computers and ain't really sorted yet. This is a thing I keep small brass pieces, so I keep small brass pieces in that. What we got here? Here we got actually an experiment, but it was not a caustic chemical, so no worries on that. I was trying something, and I will have to read in my notes. Yes, I do keep notes because I tend to be a little flutterbug sometimes. Oh, seen the gold IC chips. What else we got? I keep looking at my stuff. Here I have MLCCs. Now, that don't seem like much, but Christ, there's 100 grams. The 11.2 is how much the bottle weighs, with that sticker on it, so that I know I can just weigh it up and know how much is in there. These are gold-plated capacitors. They look like MLCCs, but they got gold tips on the end of them. I'll show you them sometime, deeper in deeper detail. Here are some tantalum capacitors. I don't seem to find the big ones like you guys all find, other people find on YouTube. Here are the crystal oscillators. There we go. They're the ones with the gold brazen on them.
So those are all separate. And nothing in that one. Oh, I guess it's something, but I can look for it later. This is full plated pins. They're pins that are 100% plated with gold. So I will figure out the best process and method for that, and you will find it along with me. And I just dropped a bottle. It was empty. Little pliers. I haven't opened them up yet. Trying to get some things that might interest you. Partial plate. Okay, partial plate is the stuff you find that only has plating on one side or very low gold plating in it. That stuff right there. Low gold plating and whatnot. Haven't figured out. I'm probably going to get like a gram of it and then do it. What's in there? Those are all IC chips, or those. Well, we've got some flat packs in there, but that's what that is. Crystal oscillators in there. BGA chips in there. Oops, upside down. BGA chips in there. And then I got some things that I keep separate. Everything in this will have... No, I guess this one hasn't been done up yet. This one's just a mix stuff. These are all my CPUs that I've collected. That's kind of a cool one. I don't even remember what that came out of, but most of them are just the normal, green fiber with the copper top on them, and then the gold pins underneath. Gold. Hey, look at that. Gold pins. If I happen to find, I'm not into selling the stuff that I get. I really like the gold refining, but if I happen to, come across a really worthy one, I may or may not. What's in here? Okay, this is all stuff that I'll have to figure out. I don't know, probably have to go into, like acid and peroxide or something. I know I've got a thing around here. Maybe it's this one. Oh, we already looked at that one. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know where it is at the minute. I keep things that will have, decent gold pins in it, separate from the stuff that, oh, that's why this is in here. Okay, this is all gold pin stuff. It'll have gold pins. Other things like that end right there, I keep separate because that'll be a partial plate. And it takes time to tear it down, but, who really cares, right? This is my full array of stuff, which you probably can't see very well. Another reason why my wife would like me to make myself a workshop. But as you can see, this box here, or maybe you can't see. I'll put some wire. It's right full of wire that I'll take back. Then I have boxes full of stuff that I haven't processed yet. Stuff here that I haven't processed yet. Power supply units that I haven't processed. Yeah, my wife will love it when I get the garage built. And then stuff that, like this is all uncleaned aluminum that may or may not be able to be cleaned. That one, which you cannot see, is all aluminum. It's already clean. That is transformers and copper bearing motors. There's metal. Yes, I do my processing inside, in the cold, because I don't want to be outside in the cold. So there's my little processing place. My wife doesn't like it, so that's why we're going to build a place to get it out. Okay, so I've switched cameras here. My other one was being a doofus. This is my little bit of silver I got. We got some little 1 gram pieces of silver. Then I got coins. Lots of coins. I usually basically just pick up ones that I like the looks of. I do have one, so you can see it looks gold, but it isn't. Well, it is. But it's only 14 karat gold. That's the only type of gold coin I have right now. But I do have my little box here. I love this little jar. It's cute. This will dump it out so you can see. There I have a gold nugget. And I got some little gold nuggets in there. And I got a little bit bigger gold nuggets in there. And then I got some medium, or maybe that's just one. Yeah, it's a couple big gold nuggets in there. It's not very much gold, but, you know, hey, it's a little bit, right? That's all that matters. So yeah, this is my treasure chest. Oh, I'd love to find all this stuff just, you know, out doing some, what is that? Oh, it's cool. Can you imagine finding this out buried somewhere? There's a little Maine silver coin. Like that. So there you have it. Now I'm recording with my computer, which is, just gotta tell you, it's a cool computer. I picked it up to scrap, but it's a Dell all-in-one 21-inch computer. Didn't have any keyboard with it, and the stand don't work, so I just kind of got it leaned up against the wall, and it didn't have any power supply unit, but I had a power supply unit, and so I plugged it in, and it powered up, and it went to Windows 10, and it went to the screen, but the screen didn't, you know, it went to the thing where you had to log in and put in a password and all that stuff, and I just went to my wife's laptop and downloaded a thing onto a little USB drive and plugged it into the computer and just basically reset the whole thing to factory specs, and now I have a pretty awesome computer for free. It's got a 2 terabyte hard drive and an i5 processor in it. Of course, I don't know any of this stuff. That's just what it says over there on the bottom of the computer. So yeah, so that was my video. That was my intro video. A little bit about me. I left out some stuff, but it's okay. We'll get to that later. But I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to click subscribe if you like what I'm gonna do or what I am gonna do. Like it, thumbs up. Hit that bell so you'll know when I do have something new coming out to you. And yeah, that's about it. Visit some of my buddies' channels, Bob Skills, yeah, Bob Skills, Gill Skills, and Moose Scrapper, E-Waste Ben. Love E-Waste Ben. My wife loves it when I watch E-Waste Ben. She likes his accent. So yeah, just hope you enjoy it, and hope to see you soon. Have a good day.